want to see where it is.
It's there.
There it is.
Oh, you cracked the pipe. Look what I found. Why are you digging this pipe out?
We want to connect it up on a new system.
I see something.
What do you think that is?
A pipe.
Yeah, me too.
What's that? Is that treasure or something? There's the pipe.
All right. That's the starting point. Right there.
I'm going to crack it open.
We're going to crack it open.
Yes!
You want to turn the tap on up there?
Yes, off!
Okay, turn it on. No water.
No!
Good news. Okay. Oh, thanks very much, Sawyer. We need those. Does water come out?
No.
Great.
So did you buy this from Max?
Yes. Okay, boys. Can you guys stand there?
Yeah?
So you stand at the top next to that pipe I've just uncovered. And I'm going to pass you a pipe up. Is it coming through?
No!
Okay, coming it up. Look, make your feet. Is it there?
Yeah!
You got it?
Yeah!
You sure?
Yeah!
Great. Sawyer, can you throw me the scissors? The orange ones?
I'm going to go down there.
How far is it?
Yeah!
To there?
Yeah!
That's a good measure. We'll take it. Come and twist this. Hold it like this. You want to twist it like that. More. More. Okay, go from the other side. Done it? How you doing up there, Crusoe?
Yep, did it. Mama, ready? Oh, what? Or big screw. Let it go, Chris, now.
Okay. Next. Nothing, buddy.
I see those rocks.
Okay. That's like that. All sprinklers on and all water to the Not Garage switched off.
It's now or never, love.
Now or never.
No going back.
No going back.
Today sets us off on a journey that is going to mark a huge turning point for our home here in Portugal. For the last 5 years, we've relied on a natural spring to provide us with off-grid water for our gardens, and that ancient system needs to be moved.
Pressure is going down, down, down.
In order to honour the permit to build our house, we need to prepare to say a final goodbye to this building.
That is the end of the Not Garage.
Getting the water system out is just the beginning. We've got a lot to do.
Let's do this. That is indeed empty. Done. Okay, Crusoe, let's get this show on the road, shall we? Show on the road.
I think there's still more. See more.
Okay. Should we do this tomorrow, boys?
Yeah.
All right.
It's that time of day, isn't
Tomorrow,
it?
yeah.
Mom,
Oh,
Cash.
gee, thanks. This monkey old sponge. Love it.
Such an important job that we're doing today, not just because it's a really wonderful feeling being able to take things off grid, fully off grid, but also because if we can make that whole system work, it means that all of this down here is going to be looked after free of charge and autonomously. And part of that autonomy is my Renovation lawnmower. I love it. Let's go and have a look. We've got the electricity and water both running automatically on timer systems to look after the lawn. This has been a tricky lawn this year, by the way. I am getting a lot of help though with the lawn. The Luba 3 all-wheel drive is doing a really great job of mowing it twice a week. This is Renovation 4th generation of the Luba robot lawnmowers, the Luba 3 all-wheel drive. Okay, so what's new? Well, it's got a new navigation system on it built into the robot lawnmower, makes setting it up so much easier. It's also got a new cutting disc. There's less clog. The grass doesn't get stuck inside the robot like it could do previously. The other thing it does very well is navigate itself around animals, pets, or young children when they're on your lawn. I know for certain that even though I've got a chicken walking around on my lawn, where did she come from, that I'm not going to be eating chicken for lunch. It's also got longer battery life and AI vision, which is going to make sure my chicken is well looked after. But in Zimbabwe, we did put it through its paces, navigating around rocks that were sticking up in the middle of the lawn and up very steep inclines. This badger here can go 80 degrees, up 80-degree inclines. It's pretty steep. Excellent news as well, team. If you've had your eye on one of these, now is the right time to get it. Renovation are having their Labour Day sale. Up to €900 off of some of their robotic lawnmowers, and some of those deals even include free accessories. Head to our unique link in the description below. Have a look around. You never know, you might just find something you like the look of.
Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful day. We left you yesterday evening having decided to pause on the plumbing project, and I don't actually think that we explained exactly what was going on, so let me fill you in on what today has in store for us. The big ultimate plan is to move our off-grid water system from the Knot Garage, where the spring has been filling up those two big tanks, and put the pump into the biopool so that all of our off-grid water flows through, in and out of the biopool. That's what the biopool was built for. It will help with keeping the water moving through the pool, and it will also mean that we've got a much bigger storage capacity for off-grid water, which is what sees us through in the gardens for September and October. So John is going to get to that a little bit later today. He needs to move the pump down to the biopool, he needs to reconnect it all up, and fingers crossed it works. It's a big job, and it is the start in the next big part of this kind of farm transformation, which is the fact that we need to get rid of our Knot Garage. Now, we call it a Knot Garage because when we first got here, we thought it was a garage. It's not a garage. It's actually a traditional winemaking adega. Now, you would think, gosh, that's something that you should really look after, you should keep. It's got historic value. When we got our permits to build this house, the biggest stipulation was that that Knot Garage had to go when we finished the build in order to get this signed off, so that we maintained the amount of surface area on this farm that is impermeable. The Knot Garage has got to go. Yesterday, we got in touch with Mario. He is going to come later today to have a look at the work to see what needs to be done. But obviously, before we do that, we need to get rid of the water systems and empty the whole place out, which is not something I'm looking forward to. Anyway, before we get started with that, John is just up there chipping away. Oh, that's cool. John is just up there chipping away at the rocks, continuing to shape the stones on the side of the building. Marcus is putting in the pointing. We might just finish that facade today, and then we're left with 1, 2, 3, 4 big sides. So we think we're edging down from 6 weeks to 4 weeks maybe on getting the exterior of this house finished. Let's see how it goes. Oh, and I almost forgot that this afternoon we are going off-site to go and see if we can source some more of those reclaimed stones so that we can finish this wall project all the way along the terrace and also close off that big gap there between the house and the wall and build our new arched pedestrian gate to access the courtyard. The other very important step forward on the build this morning is Daniel up on the roof. So while we were away, after having put the roof on last winter, we had some of the worst weather Portugal's seen on a winter for a very long time. And it meant that the guys couldn't do what they're doing right now, but it also meant that they couldn't quite finish the roof. Anyway, Daniel's up there right now, finishing the roof. So they're just putting in and sealing that top spine, I don't know what the right word is, along the top of the roof. It's looking lovely. And I think that pretty much should be done by the end of today. It is moving forward, guys. It really is moving forward.
We'll leave it at that. I'm getting cement in my hair from above. I think we're good. That row there is now ready for Marcus to do the pointing. I'm going to leave the pointing up to Marcus because he's doing it so well. And I don't think I could do quite such a good job. So we'll leave that up to Marcus. But the bashing of stones, no problem. And I'm starting to get a sense for actually how long it's going to take.
How long do you reckon?
If Marcus does that one today, that's next day that one, next day, next day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 working days, 5 to 6 working days to finish this side. Okay, 7, 8, 9 working days. That's 2 weeks, say, to get round to the front. I think we're looking at 3 to 4 weeks.
At least.
All right, let's go and have a look and see whether we can make that pump work. I'm a bit nervous about it, but I've got 2 great helpers. We'll see how it goes. All right.
You're about to get very, very wet.
Maybe a bucket would be a good idea.
Okay. Right, I found a bucket.
You're a bit late. Sawyer's been up on the shelf over there. He's got that.
Oh, well done.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Ready? There we go. Did it. Wow, yours was a winner there, Sawyer. Perfect height and everything. Look at that. Good work. Do you want to go and throw that outside now for me?
It's run out of pressure.
That's great. And Crusoe, yeah, exactly. And there's yours, Crusoe. You go throw that outside too. Put it on the plants. I'm going to try and reuse a whole bunch of this stuff, Crusoe. I'm going to need you to go outside, and there's a pipe that comes out of the wall from the roof. I need you to pull it when I tell you to pull it. Okay, give me a second.
Pull?
Not yet. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Baby, take it over.
Pull, pull, pull. That's it.
You got it? Pull.
There we go. Keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling all the way out. That's it.
Yeah! Good work. Okay, that's got to go down to the bio pool.
Let's bring it down to the bio pool.
Well done, boys.
Okay.
They are at such a cool age for helping today.
Yeah, that's true. Off they go. It's nice to see them doing the job together as well.
Yeah. They're actually pretty good, aren't they? They don't fight too much. They do fight though, guys. Don't be fooled.
Right. I was going to kind of worry about that being not sealed properly, but it's going to be underwater, so it doesn't really matter. That needs to be like that, that needs to be like that, and then that needs to be like that. So what the ambition here is, at the moment, I was trying to explain it to Tara last night because she's worried that we're just going to empty the biopool every time we use the water. Well, this has got about 50, 60,000 litres of water in it, which is a lot of water. In the Knott garage, we've got 2 tanks with 750 litres in each, which is 1,500 litres. So there's considerably more water in here than there is in the Knott garage. The water comes from the spring or from the mine out of the wall here, and it also comes from another little mine over there. This is the outflow, this is the overflow right here. This is currently the water that is going off the property and down the hill. There's quite a lot of water going off the property at the moment, which we could use for all sorts of uses, you know, veggie gardens, growing our own food. If we had enough time, maybe we'll do that still this year. The other thing that's been going on is we've been making an active decision to come down here every day and splash as much as possible to oxygenate the water, and it's cleaning it.
It is, it's looking good. Look at that, look, there's lots of slime and there's still some weeds, but it's looking so much better than it has been looking.
So we'll be in there a bit later, cleaning more. We've got to clean around the side there.
Yeah, we've been weeding.
And do some trimming. Yeah, that land down there isn't ours, it's Francisco's, our neighbour's. So all of the water is running off down there. And basically there is very, very little between us and the river, just a little bit further down.
At the moment we're just feeding a giant bank of brambles.
Yeah, but you know, those brambles are really important for the wildlife further down the hill. So basically what the point I'm trying to make there is the majority of the water that comes through our farm continues to move through and down the hill, and now we've got this lovely space. I'm just putting a non-return valve on this. This will be the piece of pipe that sits in the biopool. You know, when Jose started saying, yeah, it's 6 weeks work to do the walls before we can sandblast, there was a lot of me that didn't believe him. You know, it's like, surely not. But having been standing up there now for a little while, smashing away at the rocks, it does take a really long time to do it. And it's kind of one of those things that you get one shot at it, so you don't really want to rush it. Big moment.
Welcome to your new home.
Look at that. All right, let's plumb it.
You are amazing. Totally unfazed by anything, you are. You know what's really helped me, and that this might help everybody watching, is John has this like innate belief that everything can be fixed.
Yeah, that's true.
So then it doesn't matter if you break something or you do something wrong the first time, because everything can be fixed.
I truly believe that. You know, well, most things can be fixed. Obviously, you know, when that dude put that Banksy painting through the shredder, that was a difficult thing to fix.
Well, that was the point of the painting, wasn't it?
Well, that was the point of the art. But yeah, there are some things you can't fix. You can't fix a piece of granite if you crack it in half by mistake. You know, but you can fix the hole the granite came from. So we are getting a lot of questions at the moment about how did we manage to get this such a wonderful house and such a wonderful property. And I keep returning back to the same answer. You know, it's literally just one small step after the next small step after the next small step. That's all it is, you know. And this is one of those big small steps that we've got going on right now. We need to find that piece there. That's the exit valve. And then we need to decide how we're going to do that. But we can definitely start looking at putting that into a location. I'm definitely going to want to sit that on a stone or something.
It is against the wall. The corner is against the wall and the pump is sticking into the middle of the pool.
Great.
The pipe, sorry. Do you know, I think if we had the time to go through the archives, we could find all the plumbing videos and prove that your sound effects are the same in every single one.
Getting there, slowly but surely.
So, love.
Yeah.
Agenda for the day. After you've switched this on and it all runs completely smoothly, and
Yeah.
before you know it, you're watering your lawn from the biopool, and
Yeah.
everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And I'm happy because it's all being refilled back up and there isn't any danger to destroying our idyllic biopool.
Yeah.
We've got to go and see some stones this afternoon.
Okay.
But also, this afternoon, if it's warm enough, I think we should get in this pool and get rid of whatever this funny weed is and
Yeah.
do some strimming down here. What do you reckon?
Well, me and the boys go in most days.
Well, they are already in, but they're in the nip, so, you know. Okay, we've got this funny, it almost looks like a celery type leaf. It's not water hemlock, it just looks like a really invasive aquatic weed around our margins, which we're trying to clear. So we're just trying to clear the edges and get everything looking a bit cleaner again, and give the plants that Martin put in here the dominant edge so that they can get back under control all of the nutrients in the water and start clearing it out. We're getting there. It's going to be just fine. And we are basically going to live in here for the entire summer.
That's the last piece of plumbing. I've got to prime the pump in a minute. No idea.
Okay, you don't know.
Right, yeah, I've got a fairly good idea. I think there's a little hole in the top of the pump and I've got to pour water in it. The other thing is, if it doesn't work and I can't work it out, you know what we do? Call your dad. There's a blockage somewhere and I can't work it out.
It's like you're going to be on YouTube there.
That's water still coming.
Does that mean it's fixed?
I think it does. Oh, we love it.
Dad, you are the absolute best.
Your dad will know how to do it.
Yeah, Dad is the man, isn't he?
Yeah. Dads always know how to do things, don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, that's it. We are plumbed in. But let me go and see if I can find a plug. I'm hoping that if we put enough water in there, it'll sort itself out. God, those frogs.
They're so noisy, eh?
When are the blooming snakes going to turn up?
They were so noisy at night time as well. I went out to look at the tiny house last night and I was like, oh my gosh, it literally sounds like we live in a swamp.
All right, let's try that now. So I filled up the pump and I filled up this pipe here with water. Let's now see.
Yes!
That's water!
It's working!
That's great news. Look at that. We got water!
Listen to that, everybody. I've just seen the biggest frog I've ever seen.
That's it, isn't it?
Are you pleased, love?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff to do, you know. We've got the beginning of it, but now what we've got to do is we've got to get the solar panels, we've got to get the electricity down here. And then basically, in my mind, it's quite a wonderful thing, we've got free off-grid water, completely. You know, totally free, no electricity. The electricity is coming from the sun, the water's coming from the biopool. All we're basically doing for free is redistributing where that water flow is going down the mountain. Instead of it just going down through one path, it's going down through a myriad different paths and spread out all over the farm, which is great for free.
So cool, isn't it? Well done, you.
Now I've got to go and tie up some loose ends. We've got to get some cable before I dig the trench across the lawn here. So we'll go into town perhaps a little bit later when we get the stones. We can pick up a big long piece of cable. Anyway, let's think about it. Good.
Good work, love.
Busy morning, and now we've got a whole bunch of people on site at the moment. Electrician and the plumber and the air conditioning dude, he's here. But Jose, I'm the main contractor here, just going around checking that everybody's got their ducks in a row. Eduardo, our architect, is also on site right now, and he's just having a look around, making sure that the build is going exactly as it should do, and that it's going to plan. But also we're starting to talk about the finishing touches. You know, where do the lights go in the bathroom? How does the kitchen look? What kind of equipment are we going to have in the kitchen? Do we need to do some renders for that, some drawings, and who can we get to come and help build that kitchen, whether it's me or whether it's somebody we get to come in and help build it. We want this place to look and feel properly spectacular. There's a lot of effort that's gone into building it, and it's cost a fair amount of money as well, to be fair. So we don't want to cut corners at the last minute just to save a few bucks. We really want to go all in on that amazing wow finish. Anyway, a lot of people having a good old chit chat, making sure the ducks are in a row, ready for the next step of the build. This is when it gets exciting. What's you smiling about?
baby bird.
Oh, okay. It's like, what's she smiling about? She only ever smells like that when she looks at the boys.
You see that piece of scaffolding there?
I see it,
On the
yeah.
left hand, there's a little baby bird and he's chatting to his mum at the front there. He's obviously in the tree getting some food for him. You just see the most amazing birds down here.
That's a blue tit.
Yeah, it's a little tit for sure. Oh, he's doing so well. Oh, there you go, there's his mummy, look. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Well, this is a pretty special first afternoon sat on our veranda watching the world go by. Is there getting seeds off the grass for the baby?
That's it. We've shaken everybody's hands. Everybody's got a plan. We've all got a plan. The chickens are going in the house, so I'm going to have to go in a second. But now we're going to go and look at some big stones. If you remember back, gosh, what would it be? Over a year ago, probably a year and a half ago, the first time when we started to get excited about stones, I literally, right now, genuinely feel like I want to cuddle stone. We went to this one reclamation yard of stones, and if you remember back a few weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, something like that, we were talking about that blue plaster on the side of the rock. We've left it on there for now. The reason why we've left it on there for now is we can take it away later, but we really like the idea of telling a story with a house that has a story already, and the ability to go and pick out the new stones that are going to finish off this wall here that we've already started. Hopefully we can get them delivered quick this week and carry on with that wall, and then build another wall here, and we can start looking at building. We're standing right here, we can start looking at building archways and gate posts as well. So that's the plan now. Let's go and have a look at some stone, and the boys want to go and ride their bikes in the park. Yeah.
Are we in the right place? Because you've gone past it now.
Yeah, now I have gone past it.
Okay.
Huh.
We're lost. Hang
Again.
on, folks. We'll be back with you in a second. Here we go, guys. If you
Turn right onto Rua da Regrela, then turn right onto Rua da Cabrita. Your destination is on the left.
Nice. Okay, we've made it.
Jose's car. Look, there's a lot of recycled leftover stuff here.
Yeah, this is like
we could get a roof for the tiny house from here as well.
These guys do a lot of demolitions, and they recycle all the stuff from demolition sites. So,
obrigado.
Interesting to have a look around.
I was thinking to order about 35 square meters.
Yeah, how much is it?
I think 35.
So, for everybody that's curious about how much stone costs, this is recycled stone. What we mean by that is, once upon a time, it was belonging to somebody else's house. That house has been demolished, and now it's piled up here. You can see some cool artifacts, cool remnants like that blue stone we talked about the other day. We've got some green plaster on this one. We've got some orange plaster on this one. We've got carvings, shapes, all in the stones. It looks fantastic. I love it. So the cost of that is about 35 euros for a square meter if it's hand-picked, 40 euros for a cubic meter, which is like probably 2 square meters, if they get a big truck digger, come along, scoop it up and just chuck it in.
So this is the very first place we came to look at reclaimed stone, and our ambition was to build the entire house out of it. It feels amazing to be back here, you know, and to think of those 2 people that stood here. The version of us that no longer is, if you will. The slightly less weathered version of us. Standing here with so much optimism and so much excitement. That optimism and excitement has not diminished for sure, but I think probably we've got a few more grey hairs, a few more wrinkles, and a few more sleepless nights under our belts. But this feels like a lovely full circle, because this is one of the last big stonework building projects we're going to be doing on the project, on the build. So it's kind of special that the stone is coming from the same place, you know. So
we're not going to hand pick them. We're just going to get a big truck to come and scoop them up, stick them in a lorry and drive them off. So it's 40 euros plus VAT plus the taxes per cubic meter. But I'm looking at these stones and I just think, well, you know what? they all look pretty useful, don't they? So we'll just scoop them up, stick them in a lorry and drive them across. That's going to save us a whole bunch of money on transportation, because we won't need the trucks for as long as we would do if they were standing here and we were lifting them stone by stone. So it's just going to be literally that digger scooping them up, putting them in the truck coming to our place, tipping them up like this, dropping them off and then driving away.
So that's it, folks. The guys have gone off to go and organise transport for the stones. We've chosen the stones we want, and they should be hopefully arriving maybe this week, probably next week, possibly even the next week. It is Portugal, who knows?
Sawyer said it best. He said, did we buy stones?
We said yes, he said.
Where are the stones?
Oh, God. Anyway, so the stones will hopefully be with us soon. So make sure you're subscribed so you see how that project develops. We've promised the boys we'd take them to the park to ride their bikes, so we're going to go and do that. So tune in, folks. We'll see you then. Thank you so much for spending your time with us. It means the world. We'll see you soon. Ciao for now.